Hi guys, and welcome to Card Making with Crystal. Today I'm going to show you how to use the double twisted ribbon technique to make a background for your cards. So my Facebook friends will know that I've been going crazy on this double twisted ribbon cards for my Christmas cards this year. However, I thought, why stop at a 1.5 inch or 2 inch strip when you could make a full background? I mean, look at that. They are so amazing. Let's make it. Hi guys, this is everything you'll need to create this card. It's super simple. Let's get started. As usual, I'm going to start with some scoring. You'll need to score your 11 by 4.25 inch piece on the 11 side at 5.5. Fold and burnish. And place it aside. Now we're going to work on our design for this card. Just like the other cards that we've made, like these, we're doing a similar design, but we're doing it for the entire background. Grab a ruler and line it up on the 5 1/8 side, and you're marking it every 1/2 inch. Now that you've made these marks, let's start designing our twisted ribbon with the cardstock that we have. So the first line we're going to do is the plain paper, which I like to always put at the bottom. Then we'll put the designer series paper at the top. I'm drawing all the lines where you need to put this. So as usual, you're going to start on the first one and on the first, second, third one. And we're going to draw a line from here to here. Skip one and go from here to here. This looks really funny, but there's no space down here to make your mark, but that's okay. I'm going to show you what to do when you get down on this side. Let's start sticking down our plain paper. So you're going to put glue along the side of your line that you drew and start with whichever one you want to start with. I usually start with the lighter color. And we'll continue with tan, blue, tan, blue, tan. For this one, it would come off the card, so you line it up with the top. You're not going to need any to the bottom here, simply because this one will come and join it. At the top of your paper, mark 1 15/16. Perfect. Now let's go in with our different colors. I'm going to draw lines again just to make it very clear where we're going to have our glue. You can't make any mistakes once you draw the lines. So we're going to run our blue from the blue to blue and this tan from the other one. See why we didn't put a blue down here? Because this blue will block it. So I'm using my craft mat to make the difference here. You may not even see this one, but there is a little 1/8 of an inch, so we want to make sure that we have everything. Since we're finished with our strips, we're going to cut it off one time. Look at that beauty. You see, we got a little 1/8 of an inch strip here. Now that we have this, we have to work in our sentiment. To put in our sentiment, I like to put it at the bottom here. So I want to center the happy holidays like so. So I'm going to cut off a little piece. Perfect. Now let's stick everything together. I'm grabbing my base card, making sure it's the right way. We're going to stick the tan first, then the blue, then our showstopper. Now we're going to bring in our small elements. Now, for a card like this, one would think that you could put something bigger in the front. And while you may be able to, I think this is blocking way too much of that beautiful design. So I like to use these really small die cuts, like baubles, stars, and if it's you doing it for any other thing, you know, use smaller die cuts that are around, see, these are just 1 inch, inch and a half, where you can still see the beauty of the card. So I'm going to hang these baubles, like I'll hang this from here, I'll hang this from here, and then I'll put this nice design down here. Look at that. You can still see all the beautiful design of the card without taking away from your twisted ribbon. We're popping this up on some foam so it has a slight three-dimensional effect. Putting it right to the bottom, making sure it blocks some of this sign here, like so. And we're sticking this directly to the card as if it's coming from the twisted ribbon. Thanks so much for joining me while we made these. Now, I am so blown away by the design, and you have to remember, so, okay, this is an all occasion card because the double twisted ribbon technique is for any occasion. It's not just for Christmas. I am thinking that if you have a birthday, you can put a little cake and a cupcake and a gift. If it's for a sporting event, you can put a football and a basketball net up here with a basketball here and a sentiment down here. There are so many things you can do with this design. If you like this video, be sure to give it an actual thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any content, and stay crafty, my friends. If you'd like to support my channel, you could buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com at Crystal Vest. Bye guys, and Merry Christmas.